now, a moment of silence for Dave Lombardo leaving Slayer today.
Oh, God.
A tear. Single tear shed for my fallen brothers. What are you shaking your head about? Slayer is the best band of all time.
Okay.
And now the drummer that makes them the best band of all time has decided not to play their Australian tour and possibly not be in the band anymore.
Guess they're not the best band ever, then.
Shut up! They are.
Well, if he's the one who makes them the best, I guess they're not the best anymore.
He completes them.
So they're not complete and they suck now.
Well, at least it's Australia, not America. I don't have to witness the sad day. They've got the drummer for Testament filling in, so it should still be a good tour, but it's just messed up. There's a whole bunch of money problems.
They break apart,
They're fighting over money. He wanted to go on the tour, but they were like, we're going to pay you this much. And he's like, no, I want to be paid this much. And they're like, all right, well, suck it. And they were doing
So they
Testament.
were doing that while in Australia?
No, they were about to start the tour.
Oh.
And it was like 2 days before the tour, and he tried to change the agreement because he said that he didn't get paid for the last tour.
Oh.
And he wants to get paid. So, I don't know.
I don't think it's
Money screws up everything. You know, when they originally started, it was just because they loved music and they wanted to play heavy stuff. Now it's, you know, it muddies the waters. It's messed up, man. It's messed up. I'm unconsolable. Is it un or in?
I know.
I'm or inconsolable today. Don't talk to me. If you come across me, just nod your head and I'll know that you know.
You could have just said you're speechless.
No, that's different than inconsolable.
I don't know. Okay.
Speechless is different. I can say some shit right now. You hear me talking? I'm not speechless. Speechless would be this. That's speechless. I'm not that.
Okay.
I'm in or unconsolable, whatever the word is. So we went and saw the Stockton Thunder get their ass handed to them by the Ontario Reign on Wednesday. It was rain and thunder.
When it rains, it thunders.
They're playing them again tonight.
Nice.
They're going to lose again tonight.
I just want to watch a hockey game where it's like a bunch of numbers on the scoreboard, not just like 3-1. I mean, yeah, it's interesting, but like I want to see a 4-2 or something like that. 5-3.
Oh, you want to see them go back and forth and go, oh, and then yeah, and then oh, and then yeah.
Seriously, I love that.
You like to be down and then come back? Well, that first game we saw when we first went to hockey
Oh my
this
God,
year,
that was crazy.
7-round shootout. I mean, that's nuts.
Mm-hmm.
That makes me feel like so stressed out. Though
Anxious.
I don't like that. I like to be winning and not have to be stressed. Because I get all anxious, like you said, anxious. That's a perfect word. I'm like, oh God, oh shit. Can't take that stuff. 7-round shootout. Come on. Dave Lombardo thing's pissing me off. The last time they switched drummers, they got a new one. This guy Paul, he just wasn't the right thing. It wasn't. Didn't like it. Those albums were okay, but they weren't as good as when Dave's in the band. I'm sorry for taking up all of our clog with Dave Lombardo stuff.
I don't care.
God dang it. We gotta figure out our video gaming thing too. If you haven't checked it out, go look at our video game YouTube site. We're playing video games and recording it now. YouTube.com/WePlayOldGames. We've got Pac-Man, Donkey Kong, and Mahjong up there. And I just ordered head-to-head football on eBay yesterday for like no money. It's so awesome, and it was free shipping. So cheap. Awesome. So when we get that in a week or two, we'll be doing head-to-head football. There's probably hardly anybody that watches this that even remembers what the hell head-to-head football is. It was one of my favorite video games.
If you're old and watching this, you might know. Or if you're good at knowing like old video games.
It was like barely a video game, because a video game, to be called a video game, has to have video. This was more of an electronic game because there's no video. It's not a video screen. It's a little red dot on a screen that just goes But it was so fun. Oh my god, I played that game so much when I was a kid. I don't know why I ever got rid of it. Maybe it broke or something, I don't know. They also had head-to-head basketball, head-to-head baseball. It was awesome.
How can you have a favorite video game as a kid? I mean, there's so many games that have been made.
Well, the only real gaming systems that I had as a kid were the, if you could call, okay, gaming system is considered a system, like a console, right?
Yes.
So the only ones I had as a kid were the Atari 2600 and the ColecoVision. The ColecoVision, I had one game. One. My parents never bought me another game, so that I got old real quick playing Donkey Kong. And then my Atari, I bought a bunch of games because they eventually went on sale because it was so old, and you could buy video games at the grocery store for like $3 in a bin. And so I got a bunch of Atari games, and I used to play that a lot. But until I was an adult, I never got another console. So I never had a Nintendo. I never had a Super Nintendo until I was an adult, and then I borrowed people's old ones and played those.
I remember that.
And I had a Sega.
I remember we had some kind of Nintendo.
Sega.
I remember we had some kind of Nintendo when I was a little kid.
Yeah, that was Casey's. She let us borrow it because she wasn't playing it.
Because, like, I don't know, I have a faint memory of us playing, like, Mario together.
Yep. We played Super Mario, and Mom and I beat Zelda. When, back in the day, you couldn't go on the internet. No one had internet. So you had a phone number on the back of the video game box that said, call this if you need a hint. And it was $3 a minute. And so you would call, and they'd be like, what level are you stuck on? And you'd be like, the castle part, and bleep. And then it would go, do you need help getting through to the whatever? Or do you need help finding the third piece of the Triforce of Courage or whatever the hell? So long ago, I don't remember all the names. But we called that number a couple of times because we got so stuck, and we were like, God dang it, we've been through all these levels. Where the frickin' hell is the rest of the triangle? And then we would call the number and paid $3.99 a minute or whatever.
I haven't played Zelda in forever. The last Zelda game I've ever played was the one on my GameCube.
Yeah, the first one on the GameCube. I think
That
not the
one
last one, but the
pissed
one
me
before
off.
that was supposed to be pretty bitchin'.
But the GameCube one I had pissed me off so much that I couldn't get past it that I didn't even like the game anymore.
Yeah, I got sick of all the wind. When you're in the boat and you're having to like control the wind to go to certain places, I was getting pissed.
Like, I liked the game, but even just like the certain sounds the game made set me off. Oh my god, Zelda, Link.
Or that bird, that stupid bird.
Like, I think, sometimes I think the creators of Zelda just purposely put in annoying sounds to throw you off.
What?
Like, Link, shut up.
What?
Please. And freaking Navi, shut up. Hey, look. Hey, listen. Hey, look. Look, listen.
Well, we're gonna eventually get this console gaming thing worked out. I'm probably gonna buy one of those console recorders. I've tried using my Dazzle. I have a Dazzle, but it doesn't work very well, and the capture part just kind of sucks. So once we get one of those HD recorder things, I found one on Walmart for pretty cheap. We're gonna buy that, and then we'll do some console stuff. We can play Zelda, the original Zelda, and we'll have a whole bunch of parts because it's gonna take us a while to beat it. But we'll play Zelda, and at 10 minutes a section, it's gonna be like 70 sections to finish Zelda.
Why didn't they call it Legend of Link?
Because Link is stupid. All right, people, have a good Friday. See you later.